About time to go to sleep. Got this 30-miler tomorrow. Hey everybody, since a lot of you were interested in what I was doing yesterday and were asking me how it went, I figured I'd put a little video together. Alright, it's 5:38 in the morning. I'm starting a little later than I wanted to, but we're gonna knock this shit out today. Started at 5:40 in the morning and got off at a really good pace. I was moving along real fast in the dark. Sun came up, beautiful sunrise. Not sure what time it is, but I see the sun starting to come up, so that's good. I think we're making pretty good time, all things considered. I had with me 4 water bottles, some protein bars. Some of you will be happy to know that I actually brought water and had some food, and I ate breakfast before I went. I had a couple of pieces of fruit and a core power. All right, let's get to the fire tower for the first time today. Man, we're making good time. I wound up getting to a certain point where I thought it was 10:30 in the morning. What? It's only 8 o'clock. Which gave me a real boost in the beginning of that first half. But now I'm here, much closer to that fire tower. I made it to the fire tower ahead of schedule, so I took a good break there. What is it? 9:21. I started at 5:38. I think everybody knows how much I like to watch the planes land over here, so this is perfect for the break time. I think I'm going to cut this break short by a couple minutes, just so I can get a better break at the car. I wound up moving along towards Breakneck. Luis popped up. He was already up on the trail. About halfway. He finished off that first half of the trip with me, going down Breakneck. I got back to the car. It's 11:45. I'm about to start the second half of this guy and go back up Breakneck. I had another core power. I had a bunch of water. I restocked up. I brought 6 waters on the second half, and Luis came up Breakneck with me to start my second half of the day. Once we went up Breakneck, we split ways. I carried on towards the fire tower, and getting close to the fire tower is where I really started to feel the mental battle. Yeah, I hate recording the hard parts. I had started cramping, like right at the end of the first half. This day is kicking my ass. Heading towards the fire tower the second time was rough, because I knew that after the fire tower there was still a lot more to go after that. Took another little break at the fire tower the second time. Back at the fire tower, 15 minutes ahead of schedule, so I think I'm going to take a little break here and carry on. I'm about 20 miles in, so I got about 10 miles left. And I really underestimated a lot of that elevation gain on the way back. Second pass. Getting there. Once I hit about 27 or 28 miles is when I started to really need to take a break. Almost at every time I went up a hill, I had to take a break. I took a couple of seconds. Something that I never do that I did yesterday was I started to listen to music. I put some music on my phone to play near the end because I kept finding myself humming songs, and it was screwing up my breathing and my concentration. And that honestly really gave me a big boost having that music going. keeping me moving. There was a certain point where I got turned around, where I got to a rock that I recognized, and I made a turn somewhere, and then went down and up and came back around and wound up at that same rock. And then I said, no, this can't be right. I must have to go the other way. And I swear I went the other way and did the same thing again and wound up coming back at that rock. So I bushwhacked to the trail. All right, finally at the last blaze of the day. I don't know if I'll make it in the 12 hours I wanted to, but I'm still getting close. I missed Duncan by a couple of minutes. Oh, it's exciting to see the road. Cars. So yeah, it turned out to be about 9,700 feet of elevation, 32 miles. Why am I doing 30 miles? And why did I want to do a 30-mile hike? Primarily because it was the easiest thing to do on my goal list. Get out there and do it. As long as my legs go for 30 miles, the goal is complete. Another reason I did it is because I keep telling everybody to push their limits, and that's a big thing about what Proactive is about. Got to push my own limits too. So I definitely feel like yesterday I pushed my limits, because I do feel mentally washed out today, I'll say. A few of you have said that inspired you to do more, so I'm really excited to see what you guys pull out now. But otherwise, thanks again for keeping in touch all day yesterday. It was really nice to hear from a lot of you while I was out there half dead. Good to know you have eyes on you. So, yeah, be proactive.